Hello everyone and welcome back to Blueprints, where we are trying to get our way into... Wait, hold on, wait, is there something showing on the thing? No, I think that might just be the exit button. Yeah, okay. I thought something was up with the OBS for a second. Okay. Anyway, welcome back to Blueprints, where we're going to continue exploring this house and see what's going on. And I'm going to start anew on day 5. So I know I saw stuff about like certain. Maybe I should have kept track of that too. Like what days the commissary was gonna be like half price, I think, and what days would be closed. But I already know that those days are lies because they were in a written memo. There shouldn't be anything new here, but let me look around. So I'm gonna continue to go to the left just because that's just what I feel like doing. Hallway seems good. Nothing new to report, it seems. Down here in this corner. I mean, we could get the closet. We could get the nook, too. Let's go to the closet and see what items we get out of this. See if there's anything... Compass. Leading north more frequently. Interesting. That's actually really handy. I kind of want to... I don't have money, so I'm going to go ahead and open up den. Especially because this, like, opens up ways I can go up anyway. My problem is we're kind of blocked off that way, but it's fine, I'm sure. Also, I'm not writing out notes as much, just because I've noticed, like, what I do and don't need to keep track of seems a bit different. Also, I don't know if the time matters each day, but I have not been keeping track of that. Go ahead and go up. Corridor, or pantry would actually be kind of good for getting that area over there. So honestly, yeah, let's make sure we get the money. Observatory would be really nice, actually, but kind of get the West Wing Hall to open up that last spot. Why is it boarded? No, yeah, it was boarded up. I'm just misremembering. That note's still there. Okay, let's check this out. And it's fine if this is not useful. Commissary would be nice just to get coin check back, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go and do that. Let's do that and get the coin purse. Then we can come back here if needed. No, wait, this is the shop. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Okay, well, we have this if needed. Fuck. I made a mistake. I made a very big mistake. Well, not... I doubt it's a big deal. But I made somewhat of a mistake. Garage, kitchen, or store? If I had the car keys, I'd say garage. But I kind of want to go store in this case. Just to build up our stuff. That's the same. It's the same. Let me double check everything just to make sure I don't miss anything that's new. Also, I wonder if that rocking horse also counts as how do I put it? A night piece. Right. Then we can go this way. Ooh. That one opens up that way. Note will open back to the entrance hall. I don't want to do the passageway and pay that toll just to have more options opened up. And while I'm here, let me go ahead and start getting down here. from here. I have no gems. Get to put the breaker box in. Hoping this would have been more useful, but oh well. I don't know if we need to do... I mean, that'll be nice when we get to garage, I guess. Right, so we still need to go right and up. Ooh. Those both dead end. This needs gems, though. So I feel like I kind of have to. So I could either get a key and just accept that I'm not getting anything else, or I could try and play the game for the part of the game. We could just do it just for that alone. I like that the windows are closed now because it doesn't connect anything. It's on the outside. That's a nice touch. Alright, what we got? 3 boxes in this room. That's true. 2 boxes from are empty. Box is one of the 2 empty boxes. I mean, that's just a true statement. Unless there's like a secret 4th box somewhere. Something. Just don't... I mean, what I don't understand is, like, I feel like I've gotten true statements in the past, and it hasn't mattered. So I feel like it's gonna be either this one, or this one, I feel. Empty. Makes sense. How do I get one with stuff in it? Teach me your ways, game. Anything else over here? Same stuff? Okay, so it doesn't necessarily say the one with, Okay, wait. At least one that only displays true. At least one that's only false. Then only one has a prize. The other 2 are always empty. But it doesn't say why they would or wouldn't have a prize. So that doesn't factor in, I don't think. If I'm understanding this right. Method to draw red rooms while drafting? That's nice, but I feel like I kind of have to pick one of these to keep going. Chapel. I mean, I feel like that's the only one I can draw and still move around. Just curious, are there any coins lying around? Alright. Let me check to the left then. Gymnasium. We haven't done that yet. Gym doesn't connect anything. I'll go with the Nook. Spare room also... No, spare room is not going to connect anything because the storeroom is open. Go with the Nook. Has that always been there? Yeah. Got a key. Anything to know in here? Take notes. Yeah, I know. Bedroom. Drawing room. We don't have the gems. I guess I gotta go bedroom, or... Did I find an item in the bedroom before? I don't think I did. The bedroom is actually at least a little bit beneficial, so I'll go in here. Got our welcome to Reddington photo. Photo of the wife. That wasn't there before, I don't think. Paintings change. Still got our pawn, still got our little pawn lamp. Store's locked. Go ahead. We got planetarium. That'd be nice, but it also cuts off movement. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. There's still plenty of movement anyway. Oh god, there's like nothing in here. Does all say that? Okay, okay. Pupil Sports. Connects back to the chapel. Library? Interesting. Courtyard is a gym requirement. Go with the library. Because I feel like there's going to be a puzzle in here, too. Great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room or house, press R, pull the directory. Okay. Very unusual. Drafted one time. Okay. That's neat. Okay. I'm going to... Wait. Is this going to be given to me when I come here next? Is that what this means? If so, it's actually pretty cool. Website is responsible for all materials checked out. Yeah, okay. Day 5. Oops. Day 5. I want to unbold it, not to cut it. Okay, there. I'm gonna check. Did I find any other new rooms? Gymnasium. Practically empty. Let's see. Anything else that was new? I don't think so. The library. Let me get this down. Okay. Took a very bad picture of this. Let me retry. There we go. Give me just a moment. Give me just a moment. Okay. There's a lot of interesting stuff. I kind of want to see books and periodicals requests for this form will be pulled and available next time we draft the library. Interesting. Let's go with drafting strategy. Now let's look at down here. There's still a whole upstairs section, which is really cool, by the way. I feel like there's definitely gonna be some kind of puzzle up here. Oh, my records. Oh, that's cool. Source records. Okay, that's it. This is funny. I like that they just keep this in parlors drafted. Parlor solved 0. Dartboard solved 0. Billiards room 0. Cool. That's just like I'm being roasted. I like this. This is a neat addition. And then I should still have like a room to my left, right? Yeah. This bookshelf is empty for whatever reason. What is this? Scrapbook. First item checked. Coin purse. Oh, that's nice. My favorite floor pans, West Wing Hall. Can't seem to ever pass it up. Nope. Most drafted, storeroom, pantry, den. Most paid for, passageway 4 gems, commissary 2 gems, security 1 gem. Most time spent in entrance hall. Yeah, fair enough. Observatory, parlor. Contraptions I've made. Contraptions? Maybe one day court most avoided floor plans courtyard because it costs gems. I want to get to it. Gems just seem what I always run out of. Alright, so this should make less common floor plans. Interesting. Door's locked, use the key. Chamber of Mirrors! Secret passage. Leads to a room to a color of your choice. Interesting. Okay. 7 locked doors. I ran out of keys though. But that's really cool. This is really, really cool. Now draft a second copy of rooms you already have in your house. That's really cool. I like all of these, but I feel like I can only really make use of Chamber of Mirrors, maybe. Even then, I'm not sure. I mean, all of those could have had, like, lore details, though. I never checked that. Huh? Oh, wait. What's real now? What's not real? I'm so confused. Wait, what? I don't understand. This is still here. I guess maybe I open up this other one, then I can come in later, maybe? Maybe it's useful for another day. By removing that mirror, I'll be able to go through at some point. Okay, is there any details I can pick out from here? There's a key in that one. There's a key in all of them. But I can't get to it. Interesting. Okay, well, this seems like the last thing I'll be able to do in this time. So, Chamber of Mirrors. Opened one. Can't go through. Man, I really, part of me does kind of wish I had opened up, what was it, is there anything I should do before I go? Got my items. Mystery I can't use. I feel like I really wasted that. I think I kind of want to go put a coin in the fountain, just in case that's actually helpful. Okay, let me mark down that I... Mystery... Let me put, in here that I checked in coiners. And then library, checking out drafting strategy. Interesting. This game is fascinating, but also I feel like I feel like it's slow paced in the sense of like it's gonna take a really long time to really make meaningful like movements, you know? To really make it to the end. Where it feels like it's a long game, not because it's there's a lot of content, but just because you're going through a lot of the same content a lot. Make sense? Which, on one hand, is fine. They can do that. I just don't know how to feel about that as like a game-making strategy. Also, should I check around the place again? Because I didn't do that yesterday. Or, I don't think I did it the day before, too, but just want to make sure that things are still as they were. Yeah, seems fine. I'm sure the apple orchard isn't going to change, so I might as well just call it a day. Let me just double check and make sure there was nowhere that I should be, like, calling it a day in. Yeah, I guess we'll call it. How long have I been going for? 20 minutes? Definitely a time for 19. Day 6. Mark that down. Okay, new rooms 3. They're all at the end too, just because I was kind of forced to. Maybe I'm doing it wrong by picking mobility over anything, especially because I don't even get that far. I should be committing to. The thing is, I don't know how much a day is worth. That's kind of hard to gauge. So we've seen stuff where like the days have different like values of, in the sense of like, hey, come back on day such and such for this. So it's hard to gauge whether I'm wasting time or anything like that. Okay. I'm gonna keep going left just because it's what I do. Hallway, let's do it. That's gonna lie to me. All right. We got here. Let's get some money going. I know we don't need a key for the West Wing anyway, because it's probably what I'm getting. Nothing new, nothing new. Apple. Interesting. This is different than previous times. Nothing new. We got. Ah, man, this sucks in that like we're blocked off. Go with bedroom, I guess. See if there's anything new in here. Car keys. Oh. I don't know what I did, but I can't see OBS right now. So. It's back. Okay. Cool. 6. Bedroom. Well, how did that erase that? Car keys. Which, hey, if I find the garage, maybe I just go ahead and do that. This is going to be. Ooh, I don't know about that. Let's loop back. Wind up key. Then anything else in here that I might want to know about? No. You were in the parlor. This is true. This box is empty. Possibly true. Blue box is true. Both of these are true. But I don't know if that means that they have the fucking thing. I'm curious if it double check. I'm gonna double check this. True statements. But it doesn't say that that being true is a requisite to that, because like just looking at what they say, like blue box is true, you're in the parlor, yeah, those are both true statements. Box is empty, it could potentially be a true statement. I don't know. Okay, so this one is true, and we can infer from that this one is true. I'm gonna go with the false one. See if that gets me anything. It's a lie. Yeah, because it said it. Wait a minute. Yeah, because double checking, it says that there will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. So that means that one had to be false. So when it says it's empty, we can say, oh, because it's lying, we know there's something in there. Because there's at least one. Like a genius. Freeze your accounts. So that's money and gems will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. Is that worth it? Maybe it is worth it, because like that's handy to have just the start, you know? But outside of that, it's also like a new room, you know? So we can just see what's in a new room. I think I might go with that. Alright. That doesn't mean we can't still explore things, it just means that things we explore might not be usable. Interesting. There are gems in here that are those my gems? I don't have any keys. This. That's supposed to be a key too. Why is there so much shit in here just frozen away? Well, this didn't do anything for me, but I guess that's interesting. Alright, so I need to go back to the entrance hall then. Yeah, back to the entrance hall. Let's work our way up, I guess. Or, no, let me work my way right first. We've already seen the reasons why. Back to bedroom, gain 5 steps. And we can't use that, but... Just let me get new stuff. No, it doesn't. Interesting. No, I get keys at least. So we have that there. Is there anything else in here that is noteworthy? This is if nothing else, is a learning day. Nope, that's the only way I can go anywhere. Get another key at least. Anything in here? Besides the notes. Den would be nice, actually. Look, the gem doesn't matter. And there's an item. I'm gonna bother picking it up. Kitchen. I can't use my gems. I want to test this out, actually. Ha! I beat the system. Oh, but there's a pile of coins, though, that I can't grab now. I'm gonna leave those there in hopes that they stay. This is gonna be down here. This would be actually really super handy to have. Alright, alright. Now I've got this. Coupon book. Now we have this. Okay, hold on. Library. Let's start taking pictures. Kimberly Thompson. Okay, I definitely want to include that in the picture because that could be important. Okay. Well, let me actually go back. Potential within by the editor. Gems, 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 gem strategies and tips. Planning your house, state layout, and drafting. Top drafting combos. 5 combos you don't want to miss. Interesting. Making connections, state connectivity, tips and tricks, suggestions for success. Work from the editor. The ambitious young architect, a fresh blueprint, represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you're staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore. With abundance of options at your disposal, the architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions that need to be made. Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? All these questions can compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. That's why it's even more important to develop simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful project outcome. In this volume, the Architectural Digest, we aim to provide architects with some of those strategies and even assist them in developing their own. Gems, gems, gems. Needs them. And one principle, have gems while drafting. It's common ways architects trap themselves in corners by not having the resources they need when opening new doors. So I should prioritize gems, apparently. If you like the gems, consider all three presented options. Maybe be forced to draft a room you do not want. Focus drafting rooms that grant you gems and prioritize acquiring gems as early in the day as you can. Approach is a surefire way to set yourself up for success. I will try to apply that in the future. It's very good to have found. Submitted gem strats. Make sure you check for gems in the room before clicking the door. I do this way too much. Thanks, Alice. Think about saving some gems for emergencies. I try to only spend them if I really, really need a room. I will never draft a passageway in the first 5 ranks. Simple strat that is serving you up. Good to know, actually. Okay. See gems on sale in any of the shops, buy them out. Don't pass up a wine cellar even if you're not thirsty. No such thing as too many gems. You may have a bit of a problem. Draft early ranks first. Our common mistake is doing a straight line north and ignoring many open doors they left behind the entrance. So I should definitely try and do the bottom row first most often, even if it means going back to the entrance hall a bunch. So I haven't run out of steps yet at all. So that does make sense. They do not have enough keys or gems to continue. The day usually ends by returning. Oh, I have not been... Need to take pictures. Almost forgot. Maybe someday I'll actually even like re-look through these pictures, you know? This is really cool. It gives you like a little tutorial in here. That's nice. My rooms and items that made all the difference if it been found during the day. So the layout to the right demonstrates even a path that snakes to the house and does not go in a straight line can also be structurally weak. You're leaving lots of unopened doors on the ranks behind you. Makes sense. By starting each day on a strong foundation of rooms on the early ranks, you have a much better chance of finding success when you eventually start heading further into the house. Top drafting combos. Let me just get that. Okay. 5 combos you won't want to miss. Another aspect to consider when planning your house is the order of which you draft rooms. For instance, if you draft Cloister before Terrace, you will be down 3 gems. If you draft them in the reverse order, Cloister would be free. Makes sense. Finding a synergistic pair of floor plans is an essential first step. Determining the optimal order for drafting those rooms will provide you with an additional advantage, significantly improving your chance of success. Floor plan combos. Foyer drafted before a Great Hall would mean that all of its many doors would be unlocked. That's actually so cool. Drafting bunk room after nursery will give you 10 extra steps because it counts as 2 separate bedroom triggers. Hell yeah. I did connect that in my mind earlier when I saw that 2 bedrooms would be nice. Office. You won't have backtrack constantly to collect your gold spread from office if you draft a conference room. The more items you have, the greater chance of being creative contraption in workshop. I haven't been to the workshop yet. Making a connection. Okay. Rooms aren't powerful. Okay, you will find some floor plans only work by drafting other specific rooms. These rooms aren't powerful on their own, but they can become very useful when their connectivity is eventually discovered. Utility closet is a perfect example of this. It doesn't do anything by itself, but it can literally power up or down other rooms you have drafted in the house. Powers garage door and grants west path access. Okay. Dark room turns lights back on after blowing a fuse. Why can't I blow a fuse in the dark room? Canadian turns lights off, prevents step loss. That's nice. I didn't realize that did that. Other examples: connectivity. The ladyship's chamber. One of the more simple examples, the ladyship's chamber is synergy with Lady Epson's other two rooms, her boudoir and her walk-in closet. That makes sense. Room power source. Floor room connects ducts from room to run steam power to specific destinations of the house. Laboratory, garage, laundry room, furnace, and pump room all have uses for steam power. Okay. Pump room. Being in pump room, this room controls the water levels throughout the rooms in the estate and can interact directly with the pool, aquarium, greenhouse, kitchen, and several other features located outside the main house. Outside, you say? Tips and tricks. Hold on. Get the picture. Keeps gaining and losing focus. It did not have focus when I took the picture. Cool. Oh, that time. Okay, it had it that time. Cool. This is a very intriguing game. In the kitchen, you can check which course is being served in the dining room that day. This will allow you the opportunity to draft specific rooms that will make the meal even more delicious. Besides counting as 2 bedrooms, bunk room also counts as 2 rooms. Increase the amount of steps granted by a master bedroom, the amount of gold spread by the tomb, the amount of keys found in a servant's quarters. That's cool. Solve a puzzle and billiards. Difficulty will slightly increase the next time you draft that room. Really? No! I don't like that. Just because you didn't find any items in the room when you first explored doesn't mean that will be the case the next time you draft it. Yeah, I've found that already. The day after drafting Freezer, it enters an automated cooldown or freezing cycle during which it cannot be drafted for the next 24 hours. If you're stuck or don't know what to do in a specific room, sometimes it's smart to move on. There are multiple ways to solve many of the challenges you come across. There's a very good chance you will find a piece of information down the road which may help. When in doubt, draft rooms you have never seen before. Ah. Yeah, I probably should do that more. You should not think the rooms seem very useful, but may still hold useful clues and information that may help you on your way. That is true. Word from the editor. Hold on. Although with this volume we have provided our readers with many potential strategies and tricks to try, we here at Architectural Digest hope that aspiring architects know that there are truly no set blueprint for success. Forging your own path, coming up with your own unique strategies will, in our humble opinion, always provide the best results. Each architect has his own favorite room, each builder has his own favorite tool, and thus each player in turn will develop their own style and play and discover their own secrets and tricks that they can share with the world, or keep to themselves. Whatever strategy you employ, we wish you best of luck in drafting and hope you build the house of your dreams. Hell yeah. Well, I guess I am glad I did this now. Can I still, do the thing? Or does that not show up today? Now that I did that one. It might be a case where, like, doing what I did today in this room resets it to be able to check out the next time I come to the library. If this has changed any... Ooh, most time spent in the library, I think, has gone up. Most avoided nursery. I'll need to go in there sometime. Yeah, I really should focus on going to new rooms more. That seems fair. But also, I do love this strategy of, like, because my finances are frozen, I can go in the chapel as much as I want. I love that that worked out that way, which is also just, you know, clearly something that works with that whole synergy thing they said. Hoping the coins will be there next time. Okay. I can't go in there. At least open the utility closet. I'm going to turn off the gym just in case. Turn on the garage. I don't know what the VAC indicators are, but why not turn them all on? Keycard entry system, we don't need it. That seems ideal. Alright, so I can go up from den, and that's all I have right now. No, I just realized I can't throw a coin into the pond because I can't do that. I can't go into the observatory. Fuck it, I'm doing corridor. Because I can't go in. If I could have gone to the observatory, I would have. But I need gems. Gym is closed. Lights are off. I wonder if anything's any different. Besides just the obvious. This is actually handy. Let me get the terrace. See if there's anything new in here. There's a gem that I can't get. But no items, at least. I mean, which, it sucks that I don't have items, but at least I'm not, theoretically missing out on anything. Thought I saw something there. Okay, move on. Planetarium. Kind of tempted. Billiard room. I haven't done that yet. Maybe I get billiard room and then planetarium again. I'm trusting in that. Because otherwise, I'm mainly going in here because it's a new room, But, part of me was really tempted. Really tempted to go with planetarium. I don't see rules. Oh. What? I feel like that's getting reset. Okay, so I click 12, has 15 and 3 highlighted. So maybe I go 18? Yes. Then 10? No, okay. 18. Maybe it's 12 plus 10? No. That would make sense. 12 minus 10, maybe? 2? 13 minus 2 would be 11. Oh, that... Fuck, maybe that's plus? 3 plus 3 equals 6? Ah, maybe it's times. 12, 18... 12 minus 10 is 2. Where's 2? Where'd 2 go? There. And 13 minus 2 was 11. Okay, I'm going to say that's times. Let's go with 9. Then 11... No, it's 15 minus 11, I think, is 4. Damn it. Okay. I was getting somewhere, though. 2... 11... 9... And 15... minus 11. I thought was 4. I don't know what's wrong with that. Resets. Okay. Must be missing something. Because when it had 2 of those, it was plus. When it has this, well, minus 2, blue minus yellow, 2, blue minus yellow. Wait. Oh yeah, blue minus yellow is 2, so 11. That is, this is times. So let's see. 15 minus 11 should equal 4. Oh no, it also has this. So 3, so 15 times 3, 45 minus 11 was not something that's going to work. Okay, so how about... 15 minus 11 equals 4 times 3 equals 12. Yes! Okay. And, you know, we can actually use those, which is hype. Oh, I just realized it's the only door I've left. Fuck. Okay, well, I'm glad I did this, though. Glad that I explored this room. And, you know, just did it. And the billiards, if nothing else, I feel like I can do simple math much better than fucking, Okay, let me mark down, though, in the notes. I haven't even added all the other stuff yet, but, add a space and then put billiards. Um, blue is first number. Second blue equals plus. Equals plus second number. Pink times second number. Yellow minus second number. We haven't had to divide yet, but I imagine they might get harder. Holy shit. If that's the first one, I'm a bit concerned about where it's going to go. Alright. So this, foyer, we don't have gems. I can see about closet. See if there's at least a new item I can get or something. Secret. Not that I need that anywhere. But I think that's it as far as stuff that I can do. Anything else I want to do or anything like that? Anything else I should do? So I can't, yeah, I think I just call it a day. How much time, Matt? 47 minutes? I have to call it an episode, too. Yeah, I should. It's getting late for me anyway. I have to get up early-ish. 3 new item rooms, 2. Part of me does wish because I never got to use the keys anyway, so part of me does wish I had gone to the planetarium, but, you know, not the end of the world. Save and quit, and we will see you all next time in Blueprints as we continue to explore this house and start picking up bits of lore and solving puzzles. I know it's compared to Outer Wilds. I definitely still very much prefer Outer Wilds to this, but I see potential for this. As it gets deeper in, it might really blow my mind and really go farther. But, you know, as far as, like, just building a floor plan, it's good, but I wouldn't say it's, like, become, like, my favorite game ever or anything, you know? Like, I'm enjoying this, but I definitely don't see it becoming, like, one of my all-time favorite games or anything unless something, like, really starts to develop along. Which it certainly can. There's plenty of time for that, but, you know. I'm just saying that, like, as time goes on, it's gonna need to show something, you know? Or else it's just gonna be good but not great. And, at least in my eyes. I'm not the one to decide anyone else's opinion, of course. But yeah, that's been it for Blueprints. I'm gonna stop here and I will see you all next time. So, hope you all join me then. Bye. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like and comment and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you.